from your bitch. You need to cross over and change how you. It's kinda easy. Listen to the G-Dep sound. My Indian speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And midway through the season, the injuries starting to accrue. Both of these teams are at less than full strength. They're going to have to adjust.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell-Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for Chicago, we'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Jokic with the steal. It's 2-on-1. A finish, and Jokic throws it down.
Now, so polished in his all-around game, I'm not surprised to see Jokic roaring down there on the fast break.
The pass to Vucevic. Murray against White. Back to Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Here's Murray. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Levine. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Sinks the triple.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
Inside, here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's DeRozan. He had 25 points last game. Over in the corner, White. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Lets it fly. And it's White missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shoot.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's DeRozan after the Nuggets pick up 2. And the shot is good.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
And here is Williams. Following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Williams has a screen for DeRozan. Back to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, that's a terrific dime from DeRozan. And this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
Murray against White. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
On the wing, Levine. Back to DeRozan. Over Porter. Porter with a block.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Jokic inside, guarded by Levine, and a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's DeRozan, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Murray kicks to Porter. Over DeRozan. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pass to White. Back to DeRozan. Fades back. The shot's good. DeRozan's got his second basket.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Passes it to Jokic. Caldwell Pope for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Denver. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Who wants a free t-shirt?
He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And he possesses so much confidence when he's at the line. You mentioned his free throw accuracy, 3rd best right now in the NBA. And he's earned it. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory. Yeah, the defender all over it.
First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
First free throw is good. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
And Williams drops them both. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Jokic.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
DeRozan with a screen for Levine. Pass to Williams. Outside, White. Latrey. No good on that one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. Jokic draws the double. Gordon with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Murray against White. Murray the pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Rebounded by Vucevic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the pass to Williams. Outside DeRozan. Feeds it to Vucevic. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Nuggets. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Murray against White. Outside Williams. He kicks to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Over Gordon. That one rolling around and rims out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Murray scanning the floor. Jokic with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Brent, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he can provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Taylor comes in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Outside, Taylor. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Drummond. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now here's Caruso. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. Down low. Here's Drummond. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
Murray outside. To the paint. Here's Najee. Outside for Murray. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Going inside. And good that time. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 5 now.
And that great athleticism and body control, reasons why Levine is just so dangerous inside.
Here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Taylor. And it's Carter in for Zach LaVine. Now here's Jackson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Count that one.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here is Carter, down by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Drummond. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
$16 seconds left to play here in the first. Drummond with a screen on Jackson. Carter the pass to Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Drummond had some free throw struggles for many years of his career, and teams aren't afraid to get physical with him, but he has improved at the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Here's Brown. For 3, Murray. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Strother in at the two-guard position. Here's Dosunmu. The shot by Carter, nobody around. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. The pass to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Caruso kicks to Carter. Caruso, a screen on Jackson. Here's DeRozan. Buries the jump shot. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Always blessed with a great shot selection. DeRozan really good at taking what he sees out there on the floor.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 40-point game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Out to Carter. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Nuggets leading by 12. Now Jackson. Jokic draws the double. Watson for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's DeRozan missing. Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Jackson passes to Jokic. A floater. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. When he's not dominating this sport, you know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
2 on the clock. Carter, that's good.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
On your big fans, it's time for your Chicago Lovables.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Carter. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Chicago, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
And based on their early returns, it's really hard to see that position changing very much in one direction or another. I see them as a team that's right there in the middle of the pack, but not one that's ready to make any leap this year.
Now here's Jackson. Out to the wing. Another shot. Jokic using his size.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number one, the Bulls.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, White. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Vucevic with the bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here's Jackson. Passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. That one, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trail by 9. White with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dosunmu. The Nuggets also changing it up. Watson, he's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Jamal Murray in for Reggie Jackson.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now here's Murray. He had 13 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Watson, the pass to Murray. They set the screen from deep. Cans it from downtown.
Jamal Murray's such a natural scorer, and right now, getting in and finishing on a physical play like that one.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Free throw good, Murray.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Now here's White. provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Levine against Caldwell Pope. Vucevic setting the pick for White. From down in the low post, it goes. White's got his second basket of the night.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
To the middle. Porter against Williams. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Murray. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Caldwell Pope against Levine. The pass to White. There's the dish to Williams. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Now just a 5-point Denver lead. Murray outside. Kicks it to Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. There's the pick. Murray dishes to Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell Pope's got his third bucket of the night.
Retaliation triple from KCP.
Pass to Williams. Outside DeRozan. From the arc. Kept alive. Vucevic can't get it to fall. The Nuggets leading by 8. For 3, Murray. Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Chicago calls timeout. Sumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 11. White against Murray. White the pass to Levine. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes it to Naji.
2 minutes.
This is to Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Levine. 5 to shoot. For 3, Murray. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Chicago calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
Chicago making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Nuggets in second.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Bulls trail by 11. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Levine. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And that was some physical defense, but Levine does a great job of working through it to still finish that shot.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Driving to the basket. And a missed layup.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Knocked loose. And White kicks to Levine. White setting the pick for Levine. Back to White. Jacks up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. White's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 12 points for him. Murray, good.
Now with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
White finds Levine. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from White.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Porter. Williams against Gordon. Levine against Porter. Levine kicks to Williams. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped. But I think we could do a better job defensively. I thought we gave them too many baskets in around the rim. So we've got to do a better job shoring up the paint.
We'll see if the defense picks up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Nets matchup, they'll be facing a much weaker team. No one expects it to be close, so for that reason alone, it probably will be. This is a crazy league.
See, I believe miracles do happen, but this would be a doozy. Time to talk about that first half now. And guys, Nikola Jokic, this guy's won multiple MVPs. We're seeing why tonight.
Man, I'm trying to think back on all these players I've seen, and I'm struggling to come up with a comparable comparison for Jokic. Like, the dude is unique. I've got nothing.
Oh, don't strain your brain too hard. We've seen what happens when you do that. We need you for more of the second half. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on Vucevic's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. And it's White in at point guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. And the pass to Levine. Vucevic a screen on Murray. Here's Levine. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Goes up on the high post. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Just an incredible month of basketball, averaging about 23 points per, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. A second chance effort. That one, no good. White with the defensive effort.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Porter against DeRozan. Back to Levine. They need this one. Denver grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the wars. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
And here's White after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Levine looking around to the paint. And it's Vucevic missing.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Levine dishes to White. Shoots the three. And again, Chicago. No good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Outside for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
On the wing, DeRozan over Porter, and the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from DeRozan.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Dosunmu is checked in for Williams. And Denver also making a switch. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Michael Porter. And Denver has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Now here's Murray. 14 points for him.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's DeRozan. Again, Chicago.
And you have to love how multi-layered DeRozan's game is. Such a fantastic score.
Here's Gordon. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls trail by 10. Right the pass to DeRozan. And here's Levine. No good on the 3. Murray outside. Jokic with a screen on Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Gordon.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Murray. From deep. He can't get that one. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. DeRozan finds Levine. Here's Dosunmu. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Dosunmu's got his first points of the night.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Jokic with his screen on White. Back to Murray. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. Bulls trail by 10. And DeRozan kicks to White. Floats one up. That one good for 2. White's got 13.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Murray against White. Gordon dishes to Caldwell Pope. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Murray's got 9 points in the quarter.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Vucevic a screen on Murray. White the pass to Vucevic. Over Jokic. And it's Vucevic missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
For 3, Murray. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Jokic. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Gordon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Second chance shot. From deep, Jokic. There's Jokic with range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Murray against White. He dishes it to DeRozan. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. That shot off. The Nuggets leading by 15. Jackson passes to Gordon. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Dosunmu. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
Well, with Aaron Gordon, it's really never been a question of his talent. It really comes down to him consistently staying on the floor and being able to develop all that versatility that he does have.
Now here's Levine. He's got 10.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. Open shot by Murray. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Murray's got 14 points here in the second half.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Drummond a screen. Here's Levine, and off the glass. That one's good. Levine's got 12 points in the game.
There aren't many better at shooting from that range than Levine. He is lethal from that spot.
There's a screen. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Passes it to Levine. And here is Drummond. He's covered by Murray. Now here's Caruso. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a 3-pointer.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Alex Caruso. One shot.
And that one misses. Inside.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Watson, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here is Dosunmu to the inside. Terry comes up empty down low. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. They've got Jackson. And it's Watson in at the 4-man position. Such a wide open look.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Drummond. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Brown the pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Defended by Caruso. And here comes the break. He feeds it to DeRozan. And he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 19 points.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Carter against Jackson with the drive. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Terry's checked in for the Bulls.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls. Number 25, Terry.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Right at the free throw line, DeRozan's shot is off. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Brown the pass to Jackson. Now the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. This one for three. And there's Jackson on the assist by Jokic. Jackson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Denver. Here's Dosunmu. Mar DeRozan on the wing. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And that's now 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And the accelerated release from DeRozan gave him the upper hand there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
For the one and only Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Brown. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Caruso. Here's Brown. And yes, it's good. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
White up top. Terry setting the pick for White. Terry outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Jokic with his screen on White. To the paint, here's Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Well, look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
At the line for one.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
It's going to be a long time. I don't know if ever that we're going to see a big man pass like Jokic does.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He kicks it to Jackson. Passes it to Watson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Dosunmu. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Terry. And Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Christian Brown. Outside, Levine. Outside, White. Pass to DeRozan, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
The Nuggets leading by 19. Now here's Jackson. Jokic sets the screen for Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
That's a clever play by Reggie Jackson, just knowing when to maneuver himself into the D and draw the foul.
Reggie Jackson at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts, and those will be very loud points.
Good on the second free throw. And the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes for all NBA teams. We could see some interesting all NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
Al Gordon, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Jackson with it. Al guarded by DeRozan. Jackson misses. Bulls trail by 20. White the pass to DeRozan. LaVine a screen on Murray. DeRozan finds LaVine. 5 on the clock. They need this. Dosunmu's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Jokic with his screen on White. They get it back. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
White against Murray. White dishes to DeRozan. There's the pass to Dosunmu. The Bulls with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Oh, good on the triple. Gordon against LaVine. The feed to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 22. Here's Jackson driving inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Dosunmu. Hey, Brent, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA. Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Outside, White. Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Zach Levine, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Now a veteran in this league, Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And so Levine nails both of them. Here's Denver now. They're on a 17-7 run. Jackson passes to Jokic. And no good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Jokic with a screen on Vucevic. Here's Strother. Drills the three-pointer. Strother's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Vucevic. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Strother. Outside Jackson. Over White. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, credit to Reggie that time making the right play call. The pick and roll gets him everything he wanted.
On the wing, DeRozan sinks the 15-footer. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Jackson passes to Jokic. Shoots over Vucevic. Jokic, no good.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, here's Jokic following the miss by DeRozan. Pass to Strother. Denver needs to get off a shot. Jackson from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
White dishes to DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. Like we're kind of clicking and we are playing better and better. Hopefully we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.